Good morning and welcome to another clip, Mech Warrior Online. I am Madman, and today we're looking at the Commando and the Kit Fox, two light mechs. A question was raised by a subscriber as to how and when to commit with light mechs. These videos I put together are gameplay involving these two mechs. They show it to a certain degree, go by what I'm saying more than what I'm doing, but what I'd like to add in here before it all starts is that light mechs have a much larger purpose in the game than heavies and assaults do. Lights are scouts, lights are spotters, lights are skirmishers and hit and run mechs depending on the build. What you want to make sure you're doing is when you commit to a target, that target is not facing you and you are not the primary if at all possible. You also want to see what the battlefield looks like around you. If you're looking at one target but off to the right around the corner from him is 5 others, you're not going to last very long. So you're looking for a target that's already committed to engaging another one of your players, or a target that is separated from his group and is sitting out by himself. You can swing around behind him, get under his guns, and take him out from behind. The engagement ranges, the speed of your mech, the maneuverability, if it jumps, and whether or not you have energy directed weapons or missiles, for example. In this case, on a Commando, I've got 3 meat pulse lasers. My main focus would be to find mechs that have open torsos, take off those torsos front or back, assist in reducing the amount of enemy firepower on the field. My second game is with my Kit Fox, which is loaded out with 3 groups of SRM 6s. So focusing on a specific area of a mech, other than perhaps pointing downwards towards the legs, is harder to do. But the firepower it brings is quite impressive for a mech of its size in general. These are not the 2 best videos as far as damage done or PSR. I'm not trying to show you that here. I'm trying to show you how to hit and run with a light mech, and giving some pointers here and there as I can. I am not a professional at this. This is a game. I am giving you my opinion. So hopefully this helps. There'll be 2 games coming up. First the Commando and the Kit Fox. Sit back, enjoy, and please subscribe.
All systems
what we're going to do is we're going to go grab Sigma immediately.
Capture and hold the resource points. Stop any hostiles that get in your way.
The reason we're going to do this straight off the bat is because we've got the speed to do it with. Get over here, get it done, and then get out into the field. Another thing light mechs are really good for, of course, is speed. So notice how I went to the right there instead of straight down into the valley. That way I can save my legs for combat. So here comes. There's a little bit of a twitch reflex when it comes to light mechs.
We have possession of Kappa. They have resource point Gamma.
Okay, someone else
We've
comes over
captured
this
resource
ridge.
point Sigma.
Keep an eye out. Kappa is capping. And we're good. But I just want to get the cap.
Target acquired.
They've taken Epsilon.
My advantage here is maneuverability and staying out of the line of fire of my allies, which I'm not doing very well. So it's off. Oh, you're not getting away from me.
Critical
Yeah, that's not
damage.
good. See, this is an exchange as I was talking about lights versus lights.
Target
It's not going to end up going well.
New target acquired.
That's not a light. If we're going to commit to him, we're going to have to do it carefully.
Right arm critical damage.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
there's someone else taking the fire from him, I will come over here and try to get behind him. Can't get an angle, I gotta move. Come on. There we go. Next one. Oh, there's two here. This is not good. So we're going to heat vision so we can see better. See, sometimes this helps. Unfortunately, I know people don't like heat vision as much, but it does help.
New target acquired.
No, that's not good. Let's go. We're primary on this target, so I don't want to be a primary target. Get back off.
New target
He's
acquired.
dead. Let someone else commit.
We've already gained a
And
quarter
coming
of the
from behind.
resources. Keep it up.
He's turning towards me, so his attention's going to be on me.
Target acquired.
And we're going to shoot the legs.
Destroyed.
And this is what happens
Right
when you
torso
overcommit.
critical damage.
So I'm going to try and disengage from this. This is a lost cause area. And help out our allies with the one we have left.
New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Go. Let's see where these guys go.
Theta is controlled by the enemy.
Target acquired. Left arm destroyed. Center torso critical
And we're out of
damage.
weapons. So what we'll do
Medium
is we'll
pulse
play
laser
mouse.
destroyed. Left torso critical damage.
Not good when you run out of your weapons. But what are you going to do, right? Play catch and mouse. Okay, if he's going to leave me here, I will cap it. Or uncap it.
Hostiles have
And there we go.
50% of their resources.
Let's see what we
Capture
did.
resource
So
points from
258
them to
damage
stop
done,
the
no
bleeding.
kills, 4 kill assists. Let's see how the rest of this game goes.
Artillery strike online.
So, what happened there? We engaged at Theta, and in the end ended up drawing in most of their team to the basement. It did not work out for us in this game, mostly because I would say that the rest of the team didn't commit with us. There was a few that came down in the basement, but we did keep the assaults engaged in that fight. I will be putting up a second video, and hopefully we have more of a field to play with. The basement of HPG isn't that large, so being able to get in there, fight, show you various aspects of what I'm trying to show you while fighting at the speeds that lights fight at isn't the easiest thing in the world.
Auto cannon ammo destroyed.
You know, as you can see in a couple of times there, I do my best to try and show you what you want to see, but you know, sometimes combat needs to be done a certain way. You want to make sure you are not the primary target, so you back off, wait till it's engaging somebody else, and then help out. You want to try to aim for damaged torsos if possible. I didn't always do that, as you can see. That's not always a possibility. And the maneuverability and mobility on this mech isn't the greatest right now because they don't have the skills unlocked. So let's take a look. 258 damage done, 231 taken. There's a capturing base, a protected light. Let's go for team stats. Take a look there. Basically, midfield on match score. That was a fun little match. I think we can do better than that, and don't take the PSR going down as an indicator that the mech is crap or anything like that. Again, I have no skill points to unlock this thing. I have 10 of 91, and that was a very enclosed space. I didn't really have disengagement range or space. Let's take a look at a second video and see how that goes. Alright, we're going to try this in a kit box loaded with SRM6s. We got two bad things going on here. One, we have two disconnects. Hopefully they reconnect. If not, well, this is not going to go very well for us. And two, this is Polar Highlands, which is not the best map for anything. But we'll do what we can. Might as well try to get ahead and scout a bit. Another light thing you do with light mechs. One of the main things you do with light mechs, actually. Scouting, informational and stuff. Try to find the enemy, try to help your teammates kill the enemy. Both in your own weapons fire and in information. Information is key. I would say if you're playing a light, you really should be on comms or a really fast typer, but comms is better. If I identify where the mechs are, where the enemy is, I can at least tell people where they are. Even if it ends up in me getting damage in return. Just take a hill position here, which is not the best thing, but at least gives me a visual. So the other light found something over in the left side of the map. Target in G10, G9. Oh, one of our DCs came back. This is good. Okay, so our group is moving up extremely slow. I don't want to be a target while I'm walking here, so I'm going to try and get back to them and just simply stay behind the line with them. A slow start, but being the map that it is, that's usually the way it goes. Yeah, I got hit somehow. So this is a mistake here I'm going to do on purpose. Going over, looking, and backing up, which is something I've done a few times here. Why? You're exposing yourself for quite a bit of time. If you want to do a sort of a hit and run scouting, what you would do is come over the top of the hill, torso left, look, and come back down. You can become a target of missiles, but most likely not a very good target. So he just wasted 2 volleys on me. But I know there's a missile boat out there now, so I'm going to take some time to spot some. Okay, that's already been spotted. Sorry for the slow start, but that is the nature of this map, unfortunately. Oh, there they are. Multiple in H9. I'm going to go try and run for that Cyclops. He's going over the hill, but make a hit or two. See if we can take a run in on that Cyclops. Seems to be alone and isolated. Oh, he's not alone actually, but might still be able to get in here. Gotta watch this guy too. There we go. 1. Now, that's too far. This guy. Not the best mech for me to be fighting because I cannot accurately shoot at him. So I will attempt to disengage him and engage them. And there you have it. So 1 kill, 286 damage done, 206 taken. Let's see how the rest of this plays out. See if we can find a light to follow. That is not a light. Oh, the crab is unfortunately DC. There we go, an adder. Adders are another light mech that are pretty good. They're not the fastest on the field, but they carry a lot of heavy firepower into combat. They're good for medium range support with a heavy volley. The Kid Fox being a lighter mech can be outfitted like I had it with the SRM, so a good skirmisher. Got a good punch for its size. Just can't stand up to combat like the Adder can. So depending on what your goal is and how you want to play, this guy's playing the Adder the way I would expect it to be played, from a sort of a medium to long range, and getting kill assists. This is a pretty even match so far. Let's see how this plays out. Now, yes, I got killed early. Well, relatively early, considering the game took a while to get started. And there's no telling how this game's going to turn out. But the point is, you want to find isolated targets. You want to engage with other groups of lights in this kind of a build. In the previous build with the Commando, you want to do sort of a don't hit me, hit the other guy kind of approach. So you're looking for targets that are already engaged with others. In this case, same thing, but it's better if you're within a group or a wolf pack trying to go in on targets. Let's just see how this plays out, and we'll get this posted up for review. Again, I am no expert, and in all honesty, light mechs are not my strength. I know how to play them. I don't always play them the way I talk that they say they should be played. So I'll go with what I say, not necessarily what I do. But I did try to point out a few aspects during my gameplay of what to look for. Try not to get tunnel vision too. Sometimes you get locked on a target and you start circling around that target and killing it. Meanwhile, there's 3 other mechs shooting you in the back. If you can get in, get a shot off, and get out, that's better than a kill sometimes, because you're distracting them, and your allies can actually take them out instead. Very even game, 7-7. So notice how he's sort of skirmishing around the outside of his team right now. We've got players in I-10, I-11 focusing, and he's trying to get it within range to come in basically in the middle of the group, but from behind. Let's hope he gets into a combat situation soon, and we can watch what he does. Kudos to Mummy Pig for the way he's playing. I will give you a shout out on my channel. Hope that's okay. And yes, someone just pointed out that we're still 1 mech down on a DC, and it's still a 7-7 match, so that's not too bad. Alright, there's the long range. So that would be extreme range for a ZR large, but still capable of a hit. Just let him do his thing. He's getting their attention. He's getting the Panthers' attention. Meanwhile, his allies are closing in. So again, light mechs are good for causing distractions, causing frustration in the enemy team. They don't like a little light in their feet. So they got lights too, 2 of them, it seems. If I'm not mistaken, 2 Panthers. Where the rest of their team is, I don't know. The Alpine Peaks is a large map. There's not a lot of people who like this unless they are snipers or LRM boats. So as a light mech, you need to adapt to the terrain. It's not always going to be the same thing. As the heavies and assaults, move in, shoot. Stick with the group, shoot. Don't get separated. And shoot. With the light, it's a lot of terrain dependency, whether you can be maneuverable or whether you have to hit and run, whether you are simply a scout, or all of the above sometimes. Oh. I don't think it's going to end well for the Adder. And our last guy's a DC, so we'll just... it's M11. And there you have it. There's no point in sticking around and waiting for them to come over and kill the dead mech. I hope that was helpful. If not, look forward to further videos down the road where I'm jumping around between lights, mediums, heavies, and assaults daily. Some of the instant combat videos I will put up with some lights and mediums. I love the skirmishing, hit and run tactics of those style of mechs more than the heavy hitting firepower that I posted up in the past. But again, I will do the heavies and assaults as well. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope it was helpful. Hope it answered some of your questions. Stay tuned for some more, and thank you for joining. Please subscribe.